Hey, yo, you already. Realist 1 3.0. Support, hit the like, please. Just takes a second of your time. It's all real when it's asking for you, heard? Respectfully on the respectfully. So why? Why? For what? Obviously, it's pertaining to business, but I say that because I'm saying this. The URL is top dog in battle rap. The WWE of battle rap. The Monday Night Raw battle rap. Any other way you could put it, they're cream of the crop, right? Nobody's ever tried to argue that. Nobody's ever tried to take that away from them. Hell, they toot their own horn whenever they get a chance. The world's most respected. Key word now. Respected. So if they're all of that, if they're everything that I just mentioned, why is ARP out here saying that these people got caught moving janky behind the scenes? So ARP been touching on these type of things, right? It's obviously a personal thing. It has to be. He don't mention court situations. He don't mention situations where battlers then got offered a bag to not do this, do that, and certain battlers have even spoken up on it. You know the worst thing about it, to me, in my opinion, we talking about a beef between black men that probably would be so much better together. You can get way more bees with honey than vinegar, man. Not to sound corny, but according to ARP, somebody reached out who shall remain anonymous. Somebody reached out to the platform NBS, Nothing But Sports Central, I think it is. Who they cover battle rap and I think some other things, but they do cover battle rap. I know this. Somebody reached out to them and tried to persuade him not to cover any RBE events. Or it was one particular event that they were trying to take clout away from. And they had turned it down. And this is how you know whoever it was, when it was 100% determined to take money out of that man's pocket. Hell, even the battlers that work for him, that are on that league. It's more than just a business move. It's really a personal thing. They tried to go the extra distance by offering these people money so that they wouldn't say nothing about that event. No recap, no promotion, nothing about, I don't want to hear y'all talk about one round that happened in that place. And then just for the plan to backfire, and then they run back and tell ARP. You can't make this up, man. ARP's not mentioning names. He just says, did you really do this, sir? And it's really no secret, you know. The name that's going around of who he's talking about and referring to is Beasley. Which I definitely, I would say that's safe to say. Because it was a couple of days ago when ARP was like, yo, F the app, son. That just show you how frustrated he is dealing with the URL behind the scenes. And I wouldn't even be surprised if this wasn't even the tip of the iceberg. But it's like, what else can you do? You know what I'm saying? It's a shame. We got black men trying to burn down what another black man got going on to the ground. They trying to get that man up out of here, dog. Like, move him completely out of existence in the game. According to ARP, the whole reason for the app being invented was because it's really a ploy to stop people from spending any money at all on any RBE events. No merchandise, no events, no pay-per-views. And it makes sense because when you have these trailers that promote the app, they're always saying things like, you don't have to pay $39.99 or $49.99. Literally taking direct shots at the price ranges that RBE charges for their events and things like that. You can't make this up, dog. And for people who say things like, URL ain't thinking about RBE, Smack Bees and them, they ain't thinking about no ARP. They not. That's bull. That's bull. Because if they wasn't thinking about him, they wouldn't be responding at certain points. If you really look at the timeline, right? Not only have they responded, but also thrown shots. I remember right before Summer Madness, they had the man voice in the trailer, like a little slap in the face, a little jab. And there's only one intent to do something like that. You don't mess with ARP. You wasn't trying to give him no promotion when you did it. It's sad, really. You know what I'm saying? Karma is real, fam. I don't think people really consider that type of thing. You know, and I just want to be entertained. You know what I'm saying? I just want to see battles and things like that. But I don't like no janky movement, fam. That's wild. ARP is the type of dude who he don't really get out of character too much. But you can clearly, when you watch the blogs that he's did this past week, you can clearly see that man done had enough. And it's at the point where he ready, you know, every time he does a blog, he touches on the things that go on behind the scenes. As a matter of fact, that's most likely why the podcast he does was invented in the first place. Yeah, to talk about battles, battlers, recap battles. But the name of it says it all. I'm sorry, it's true. That's his way of venting about it because it's been going on so long. Yo, these people got a plan to take down ARP and RBE, son. It's real out here. If they did that, they done reached out to platforms, certain bloggers who I guess are gonna remain nameless. Certain bloggers have came to the forefront and said, I didn't get that offer. So the ones who did get the offer, I guess they're not gonna say nothing. Some people are like, yo, I wish I would have gotten the offer. You're gonna pay me this just for me not to talk about an event? Knowing there's a chance they probably gonna make more to do business with them, not to mention the event, than they would have if they actually would have talked about the event. Bottom line, it's a janky world, fam, in this battle rap thing. Shout out to ARP, fam. Shout out to him. Hold your head, keep doing what you're doing. It shouldn't have to be like that, fam. It really shouldn't. But hey, man, leave your comments, thoughts on the situation. Realest one, support the platform. Hit the like. I'm out, you heard?